Hola. I was doing the usual, scrolling through TikTok, just relaxing, taking some me time, and I come across the slowest police chase I've ever seen in my entire life. Once again, before I get any further into this madness, I'm going to show you, I don't know if I'm going to show you the entire clip or if I'm just going to show you a bit of it and then talk about it. We're going to find out. Let's see.
How you doing, man? Too late.
No, sir. Please don't do it for me. Please.
Stop.
Please.
Stop.
Please, please.
Don't make it worse than it already is, ma'am.
Don't do it for me. Please. Please don't do it for me.
I don't care.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
So it just starts straight away. The cop goes in, he's looking for a shoplifter. Obviously it's this woman here. She's carrying, I think it's some sort of handbag that she was going to plan on stealing. And then she sees the cop sees her, they lock eyes. It's like fucking something out of the Wild Wild West where they're about to have a damn gunslinging war, whatever you want to call it. And she just gives in straight away. She puts the bag down, she's like, alright, I'll just leave it, it's fine. He tells her it's too late. You know, she already planned on stealing it. She was about to steal it. If he wasn't there, she would have. So it's too late. And then they go into this really slow, anticlimactic cat and mouse chase. So the cop does get hold of her, but then he's kind of just holding her and he's like, don't make this worse than it is, ma'am. Don't make this worse than it is. And then he loses grip, I suppose, and she goes on a little jog while he slowly follows behind her. And then they hit this like table and it's got some bags on it, maybe some jeans or something, I don't know. And she's standing at one side, she's doing one of these, and he's obviously standing at the other side. It's like something me and my cousin would do if we were playing tag. And we run into the dining room and one of us are at and there's a table and we're just standing on the other side of the table looking at each other. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And then she says, please, and the officer starts walking away. It's like, this isn't the end of the chase, by the way. I know he's obviously not just walking away from the situation, but that's what it looks like. She's like, oh, please, sir, please, have mercy. And then he just starts walking.
Metro, she's running from me. Start him quick. She's in the store still.
So he chases her for a little bit longer, and then they hit, I assume it's the changing rooms, and rather than following her, I guess he tries to cut her off, but then he gets lost. So it's kind of just like a game of hide and seek now at this point, where he's just standing around looking for her, and she's hiding somewhere. And then he eventually sees her, she's at the other side of the store, about to escape. She's on a 1-star in GTA right now, and she's about to escape. They then take the chase outside, and it just gets even worse from there.
We're out back in the parking lot, still running.
Get away from me! Get away from me!
Keep you catching more charges, man.
Get away from me! Get away from me!
You catching more charges.
Get away from me! I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail.
So they take the chase outside. It's not really a chase at this point. It's just like a friendly stroll. You see, she starts kind of fucking limping and waddling away while he follows behind her. She's not running, like I said. She's like a walker from The Walking Dead, where they're just dragging their own foot along the ground. And then they do a couple loops around these cars, and she hops in the car, which obviously it's her car. And the officer just kind of like leans on the top and he's just like watching her while she's inside the car. For those who don't know, she's reaching for mace, like pepper spray. So the officers just went up to her car door and he's just standing there like this, just watching her grab this pepper spray. He's holding his handcuffs, fair enough to him, but he's not using them, he's not doing anything with them.
I can't go to jail.
If you spray me with that shit, I'm gonna put you in jail.
You gonna put me in jail anyway.
Felony.
Get away from me.
God almighty no. Metro, she just sprayed me with mace. She's in a white sedan, fleeing in the car.
So there you go. That's the whole clip. So anyway, continuing, she grabs the mace and she steps out the car, and then he like gives her a hug. Like, she steps out the car, and before she can turn around to spray him, he's already around there grasping her stomach like she's his mum or something like that. So he gives her a hug, and then he kind of backs off, and he's like, "You better not spray me with that mace." And then she sprays him with it, and then she drives off, and he's like, "Yeah, she just hit me with the mace, and she took off. She's driving away." Yeah, that's what happens when you crawl in a police chase, bro. What are you doing? What was that chase? It wasn't even a chase. It was just like you were following her, and she didn't even know you were there. So that's really about it. It's just one of these things where I saw it, and I thought it was so unbelievable, and so funny, and so pathetic that I wanted to talk about it. I can only assume that they ended up finding the lady, and they caught her and took her to jail. But yeah, what a slow, underwhelming police chase. That's about it. Bye bye.